Hello and welcome everybody back to League of Ungentlemanly Warfare with Anno 1800. Kebablord here, and well, let's see what we are going to do in this episode, since the main part of work has been done in the last episode, and that was creating here our little coffee industry, and we might actually take it one step further and get even more coffee. Because as it turns out, we are already producing a real shit ton of coffee here, and it might even be enough to supply our investors in the capital, at least in the new capital. And I need to check what I'm going to do with the rest. I mean, here, that coffee island here is actually no longer needed anymore. We don't really need population in the old capital, so I might even deactivate coffee there completely. And yeah, I'm probably also going to reduce a few of these cities in size so that we have more fried plantains for the other cities. So also one thing that baffles me is we need that amount of industry for producing 6 cigars per minute. Well, this is our industry for 14 cigars per minute, so something feels a bit wrong here about that. Well, that's how things are. So, full output storage on cigars. Okay, that is a bit weird. So let's first check. I have been notified that I have several trade routes that where also there might be some duplicates among them. So let's go to number 34. Apparently I have 2 penny farthing trade routes, and that's true. Okay then. I have that one. And I have that one. Why do I have that? Nobody knows. But it sure means that I can delete at least one of them. And have therefore one more airship available. Yeah, I believe in this episode we are going to crank up our coffee production so that we can supply our new capital with coffee. So you don't need coffee. That is just something that I noticed for myself. You don't need coffee. You also don't need coffee because I'm never going to upgrade you in the future. Right? Or how much coffee are you actually consuming? That is the more interesting question. Let's see, 9 per minute. Yeah, that is totally not what I had wanted. So, the Arctic. Can we build more ships? Oh yes, we can. Perfect! Perfect, perfect, perfect. So, since we are also not using cigars in the slightest here for our investors, we can completely demolish in the new world our cigar industry, since it simply is not needed. Yeah, here we have our big cigar factories, our wood veneer workshops or marquetry workshops or whatever. They are also not needed. And we don't need those tobacco plantations.
The festival has ended.
So yeah, and as you can see, we now have an overflowing obrero workforce that we simply can get rid of, at least if I find the city. That means less consumption of advanced goods. Though I might actually want later to get them back and turn this into our main tobacco island, because, well, here you can see we are only having these few cigars here, cigar production here, and we are getting tobacco from so many different places.
I'm confident it's ready to go.
You lost an influence bonus.
Yeah, of course you're confident that it's ready to go. And are we here also producing any raw materials that are like tobacco? No, of course not. That is very good. But yeah, here we produce 15 tobacco per minute. Here we produce 17 tobacco per minute, so we have in theory access to 32. how much do you
The
want?
people celebrate your leadership.
You want less than that. Yeah, then I guess it's our goal in the next episodes to re-establish coffee and tobacco
Stores are inundated.
to make all these people
Stand to
happy.
attention for the boss.
That actually sounds like a good plan.
The pendulum swings between content.
I'm positively surprised by that. Okay, that would give us a huge population influx. I mean, okay, 71, yeah, we used to be at 90,000.
It's hardly special here, is
So,
it?
how much coffee do we need? 119, that means we need... Wait, we are producing that amount of coffee, right? Oh my god, we have run out of fried plantains again. So in theory, you are producing 112. So if we add another little coffee production...
Workforce shortage.
For fuck's sake. Can't you try to invent something new? Just saying, I mean, we could utilize that area to get a bit more of coffee production. Or we just go into that area. So, do we even have any more items that can support our coffee production? Poncho
The
Dana,
people
Bonbon,
celebrate
Weaver.
your leadership.
Oh no. Yeah, it doesn't look like that. So we really have to go for it the traditional way, as it seems. Also affects cigar factory, chocolate factory. Coffee sommelier. Do we also have a coffee sommelier here? Yes, we do. Okay, so we don't have any extra boosts here. We have only these few. Okay. Okay. But in the end, that works for me. We don't even need that much, so there's also that. So, coffee plantations.
The land has to be prepared for.
Ship constructed.
Yeah, the land has a lot of stuff to be done. Just imagine the amount of airships that we are going to need for that transport. I mean, consuming over 100 coffee per minute, that means every 2 minutes,
The festival
well,
has
even
ended.
quicker, an airship has to arrive. So we have to put like 10 airships onto that one
An
trade route.
explosion in one of your factories.
Why am I not surprised? Now, come on, extinguish the fire. Be quick. You want to. We all know that. Just do it. Thank you. Now I can focus again on what is important, and that is not you.
The fire has been vanquished.
Okay then, good thing we don't need that much road. Yeah, if we go with some plantations into that area, that might be sufficient. Oh, look at that. An old piece of road reminding us of an era long gone. Dum 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 dum. Let's see if we even have enough space for all these farms.
The festival has ended. Your city has grown uglier.
Because it actually does not seem like it. Yeah, we can actually get rid of these two. We are not able to support them.
In my times, we...
Okay, we ran out of fried
It's
plantains
hard to
again,
get
right?
sheep.
So, where is our fried plantains route? I mean, we have so many ships on that.
Workforce shortage.
Waiting course.
This city is a magnet for genius.
Okay, whom did we get here? Eric Lazowski, the architect. Giving us more attractiveness in our city. I mean, it doesn't hurt to put him in, right? We get a bit more money, we get a bit more attractiveness rating. Okay, so back to the new world. We now, of course, also need a tractor barn or a fuel station. Now come on. I know that having only one sawmill is not really much.
Gather more people. Wise
But
to
one
take
can still
time to
hope.
learn the nuances.
And I will very likely have to increase the size of another
survive.
city here. Okay, fried
Ship
plantains are
constructed.
here again. So, how much fried plantains? I thought we fixed that. Actually, we did. So it's just about filling all the storages before it comes here. Yeah, just the huge number of coffee plantations. Oh, come on, I'm waiting for 2 more timber. After that, everything is said and done. So let's see if you are being delivered to.
We need raw materials.
And you will get that raw material, don't worry. Just take your time. And wait. Be patient. The next train will come. And hopefully fix all issues.
A check copy?
Ah, there it is. Come on, be nice. Go to that little fuel station. Or go collect more oil. I mean, I can accept that, but still. So, coffee raw production is 134. That will, of course, increase a little bit to around 150, I hope. Once that fuel depot here is being supplied. Okay, so now you can produce fuel and deliver it. Yep, now it starts working. Nice! Really, really nice. That means the raw production is increasing. Okay, and that's good. We are now producing 150 raw coffee. And I will try to also produce more refined coffee. So the actual drink. So what can we get here? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, chocolate factory, fried plantain kitchen. So we have here the coffee roast, the coffee sommeliero, yeah, and the bean sifter. So, but do we have another item that also produces chocolate? Cecilia. Okay, so let's take a look. All islands, trade union, item locations. Ah, yeah, there she is. Okay, good. That means we are also getting some nice chocolate here.
Ship constructed.
Time to go to the Arctic. Yeah, we have
Attention
3
for the
more
Admiral.
ships that we can send to the New World.
Hovering.
I will hate myself so much after this coffee trade route. It's going to be
The
so
festival
hyper
has
annoying.
The festival has
course.
ended.
Okay, here we get some
Your city
goods.
has grown uglier.
Maneuvering.
We're up to our eyebrows.
You are up to your eyebrows, that is nice, but I want a theoretical coffee production of 150 units per minute so that I can start supplying
Ready.
New Kebab Town properly. I mean, yeah, the city is of course still going to grow, but as long as I am able to keep at least a basic production steady.
Very forward-thinking.
Also, technically could allow us to then also upgrade the palace. So, going back to the new world, our
Offering.
ships should soon arrive. Ah, there they are. Good.
Your
Perfect.
ship has returned from its voyage.
Awaiting course.
Unfortunately, that area is a bit too small.
We need more workers.
You will get more workers, don't worry. I have plans. So in theory that should also still be a range. Yeah, though not in that area. Okay.
I'm an impulsive shopper myself.
We're in the presence of a virtuoso.
So, who is the new guy or gal? Steve McLeod, geological surveyor. Fix clay pits or peterwork, sand mine and limestone quarry. Occasionally produces extra pearls and gold ore. Interesting. So I don't have much saltpeter works because I don't really need that, but I have sand mines. Now our sand mines have an increased production to
We can't shift up the
300%. So if we somehow manage to get them all closer together, then we can get a few into the area of influence of a trade union. Put in there our new guy. So how many pearls are we now producing? We are producing gold ore 10. Okay, okay. 10 mine. Yeah, that is.
Ship constructed.
That actually helps us quite a great deal. So we need more airships. We always need more airships. Back to the new world. So we definitely now have more than enough workforce. So we might have overdone it in regards of our
We
freight
could
container
use just about
usage.
anyone.
Oh, it still works.
Where is your loyalty?
I don't have any loyalty. I have money. There's the difference. Okay, but in regards of coffee production, we are just at 114.
The more the merrier.
So we definitely need another coffee production area. That island is slightly getting full. But hey, at least we are also producing a shit ton of tobacco. Yeah, 15 units still. Wait, no, not Colmaine. So, coffee 19, tobacco 19. There's also caoutchouc is going to be interesting if we want to get all the penny farthings in the world. So we get here another
I'm confident it's ready
coffee
to go.
sommelier.
You want to dance the danse macabre? You are so generous.
You gained
So, time
an
to publish
influence
that.
bonus.
So, and another Cecilia for producing extra chocolate. So, how much coffee are we now producing in theory? 128. That's still not the amount that I want. But we are getting there. Okay, can we get another one here? Yep, we can. Perfect. Now it's time to... Well, we already have a Firewatch. That is also nice. So, theoretical coffee production.
We need
125,
more
probably
workers.
due to the workforce shortage.
Workforce shortage.
I'm working on that game, in case you haven't noticed. But maybe I'm just asking for too much.
My nietos are growing strong.
Ship constructed.
Just imagine living here at the cliff. Just one step too far and you're gone forever. Okay then, so slowly but steadily we are developing here. In theory, that should now actually cut it, right? So all islands. If you have fried plantains, ponchos, still in overproduction, that is good.
We are out of room.
Yeah, out of room. So 149, 150. So we might even have one or two of them too many. That now works. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Okay, how many airships do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is not enough. We need more, because I don't really think that 10 will actually cut it on this. Well, there are not really 20 minutes on their way or between worlds. That is also a thing. It would be great if you click on a ship and it is on a trade route, if you would see how long it would take to complete the route. So that I can work with actual numbers and not only with guesswork. So you are coffee. You have timber, but you are coffee as well.
Awaiting course.
By the way, how much chocolate
Why
are
aren't
we
there more banquettes here and there?
consuming? 63, yeah, that is definitely more than what we are producing. The new world, so how much chocolate are we getting here? 37 though, we actually get quite a supply. Coffee. 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 And I probably also got to capture Lorne, one of my old penny farthing ships, right? Oh no, here's another coffee ship. And there's the penny farthing ship.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Okay, these penny farthings you can actually sell. Before you will also turn into a coffee ship.
Airship.
That all is going to be so busy in the end.
We can't shut the storeroom door.
Hovering.
Okay then, so we also got coffee there. That could
Altitude
actually
stable.
be enough. So, route. Do we already have a coffee route? Yes, we do. But instead of Zombie Paraiso,
How thrilling! A
getting
renowned
here from
personage has
Corpo.
arrived.
yeah, the renowned personage now has to wait for a minute. So, what do you want now? Who is here? Former Porphyrian Whiz affects oil power plant. Work was needed, negative 80%. And they don't explode anymore and everything. That is nice. Getting a few of them would be super useful. So, but back to the coffee route. So, we got here that ginormous coffee production. Get here, coffee, 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 even more coffee. Let's see how well that works. We have 9 ships on that route. We will now also get a few investors back.
Ship constructed.
Oh, those numbers are going to be exploding. So, the new world. Are we also having another, even more side products? Not really, as it seems. Perfect. So, how much coffee are we
This
now
city is a
consuming in
magnet
the
for
entire
genius.
world? 115 versus 160 something. Lord High Admiral Nadaski, we steward, yeah, here, so. Back to the new world.
Awaiting course.
Good thing this route is not very complex. Okay then, that seems to work.
One final look.
For now. So, and I hope this time I
You
don't
lost
need
an influence
propaganda.
bonus.
Yep, that seems about right.
No changes? Really?
Thankfully, good editor, you made a good
people
job, so no
celebrate
changes
your
were
leadership.
necessary.
Ready.
A good thing now with loading in all of that coffee a little bit delayed. They will all come in a big route, in a big caravan. So if we are taking a look at the world map, say here, 200 tons of coffee, 200 tons of caoutchouc. Do you remember those days when you thought that steamships would actually be able to do it? Oh, here, 3 coffee deliveries coming at the same time. But yeah, that huge amount of workforce that we are requiring here, yeah, nearly 3,000. We have built quite a slum here. And that shall probably also be the title of our episode, which is now over. And this is going to be the thumbnail. Yeah, I mean, people here are so poor they even have oil wells in the middle of their neighborhood. But that's the only way it works. So in the next episode we are going to stabilize the tobacco production. By a very simple way, we will simply import all the tobacco from the side islands to this. And only refine it here. That should actually do the trick, and we will only need some wood to make it work. In regards of oil, we already have... Yeah, that... I'm not going to get these. Yeah, that works. That totally works, and again, tobacco shall be imported, refined here, and everyone will be happy. Sounds like a plan to me. So, as always, I hope you liked this episode. If yes, please consider giving the video a thumbs up. It's always a great feedback for me. Makes me happy, you know, the usual stuff. And yeah, if you have any feedback, questions or whatsoever, then just type it down in the comments. I will make sure to read it all. Maybe even reply if I feel like it. And yeah, if there's anything else, like you wanting to get into direct contact with me, then you can just join our community Discord, for which you'll find an invitation link in the video description down below. And if you don't want to miss out on the next Anno episode, I highly recommend subscribing to the channel and activating notifications so that you get notified when a new episode is being uploaded. And with that, I say goodbye and see you next time in Anno 1800. Bye bye.